Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zach and today we're doing another ECOMI OMI view video. Currently the price is 6991 on the low of 5971 at a high of 738 over the past 24 hours. A bit of range going on today. Now, why is this price going up a little bit? Obviously, we've been sort of stabilizing in the 6s lately and the 7s and a bit of the 8s, but it looks like we're going back up from our low at the very least. Now, I don't know if what we're about to look at has much correlation to this, but I would imagine it could do potentially. We're looking at the MTL, we're looking at Immutable, and we're looking at, of course, a new exchange being added for OMI, or more so OMI being added to a new exchange. Very, very exciting stuff, and let's go through all of it right now. So on Twitter, I noticed VeVe Universal putting out a tweet, well, this is interesting, taps trades, and etc. You guys know anything about this? And there's a long list of code. Now, I don't code, I don't do any of that sort of thing. I used to, but I didn't know if I was going to understand this, but it's pretty easy to understand, I think, which is we have a bunch of different sort of strings that we have here, all of them are URLs. And what we see in the sea of URLs is, of course, OMI USDT, sort of on a web page for Binance.com. So Binance is looking like it is listing, or at least getting ready for ECOMI to get on their site. Now, I personally didn't really know what this meant. Essentially, I mean, I knew what it meant, but as far as like, I don't really know what the XML sitemap is, etc., etc. But then looking at Yoast SEO for everyone, I got a pretty easy understanding of what it means, I think. And essentially, we're going to go through it now, but it essentially is going through SEO and stuff like that. A good XML sitemap acts as a roadmap for your website that leads Google to your important pages. XML sitemaps can be good for SEO as they allow Google to find your essential web pages quickly, even if your internal linking isn't perfect. This post explains what they are. Now, essentially, it helps Google, there we are, Google crawl, through the web essentially to find what you're posting. It also helps search engines understand your website structure. You want Google to crawl every central page of your website, but sometimes pages end up without any internal links pointing to them, making them hard to find. A sitemap can help speed up content discovery. So essentially, Binance obviously have incredible SEO, and so on their website they are getting ready for an OMI listing, it looks like, at least. Obviously they have not confirmed it, but I would say that this is a good enough leak as confirmation realistically. Above, Yoast.com sitemap created by the Yoast, etc. Further down this page will explain how I'll plug in. Okay, so they're just sort of plugging their stuff, but essentially what this tells me is that what we're going to be seeing is soon, and I'm guessing based on, if we have a quick look at it, actually, if we Control F, OMI USDT, so we can actually see here that the date after the OMI USDT, I hope I'm reading this right at least, is, let me just get this up a little bit more zoomed in so you can see it properly. So if you look really closely there, we can see the website that's actually going to be in place. Let's actually quickly search that up. I doubt it's going to lead to anything yet because most likely it's not ready. But let's have a quick look if we open a link. So yeah, Binance is showing 404, but if we have a look at the date specifically, it says here 2021, October 20. Now that means, from my understanding, that is when this, when the listing was essentially, attached or added on to the sitemap. I could be wrong, and please let me know if I am. But either way, I don't know why OMI USDT would be on the Binance XML sitemap if something wasn't happening. Now, of course, most of us already knew that this was most likely going to happen at some point soon, but what this also signals is more than just a Binance listing potentially, of course, because realistically, we're waiting on Immutable, right? And we're waiting on the phase 3, essentially, of the transition. Now, if Binance is getting ready to list OMI, my guess is that Immutable X transitioning is going to be going forward literally any time now, any day now, really could be announced. And it makes sense because, of course, they have said that we should be expecting to see Immutable X, etc. in October. So it looks like they're coming in clutch somewhat at the end of October. Either way though, whenever it is, I'm gonna be happy, and let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think that this means that Binance is listing OMI? Like I say, I don't know why Binance would have anything to do with OMI in their XML sitemap otherwise, but let me know what your thoughts are. And of course, this most likely is going to, hopefully the news will drive this up. And yeah, it's going to be great. That being said, it's late/early for me, 5:30 a.m. Haven't slept yet, so if I have stuttered at all, that is why I'm tired, but I wanted to get this news out there because it's huge. But with that being said, if this video was interesting and helpful to you in any way, shape, or form, a like is always much appreciated. And if you would like to be kept happening in this topic every single day, most of the time today, this is my channel and I keep everything going every single day. So if you want to be up happening, hit that subscribe button, keep notifications on. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you in the next VeVe video.